Hey guys, I was doing this video live via YouTube, but didn't seem to want to work, so I'm making a video now on my 18th book read this year, which is Upon the Midnight Clear, a Dream Hunter novel by Sherrilyn Kenyon. Here the book is rather. And here's the font size. It's very big. Now, I'm going to straight out say that I'm not a fan of this writing. It fell very flat in a lot of places for me, and I'm going to give it a 2.5 stars, which rarely happens. I don't know whether it's because I've read so many really good books this year, or I don't know, it was just very flat. It wasn't boring, it was quite interesting. Like, the plot was really great. I mean, Aiden and Letta have really good characters. I mean, Aiden's mortal or human, and Letta's a goddess, and Letta's there to save him. I won't go into too much, spoil the details of the plot of that, but I'll just read it back. I'll read it very quickly because I've tried to read this twice now. Ever think Scrooge had it right before the ghost ruined his life? Meet Aidan O'Connor. At one time he was a world-renowned celebrity who gave freely of himself and his money without wanting anything in return, and those around him took without asking. Now Aidan wants nothing of the world or anyone who is part of it. When a stranger appears at his doorstep, Aidan knows he's seen her before, in his dreams. Born on Olympus as a goddess, Letta knows nothing of the human world, but a ruthless enemy has driven her from the world of dreams and into the home of the only man who can help her, Aidan. Her immortal powers are derived from human emotions, and this anger is just the fuel she needs to defend herself. One cold winter's night will change their lives forever. Trapped together in a brutal winter storm, Aidan and Letta must turn to the only power capable of saving them or destroying them both. Trust. That made no sense. Okay, now, well, even on the back cover has tells you a bit about the plot, and I mean, there were some really great things about this book. I liked Aidan's character because I really connected to it, because I've dealt with a lot of people who have taken a lot off me and not given anything back, or used me or treated me like crap. So I guess it's good for any woman or man who can connect with Aidan, because he's very strong, and he's also very stubborn, and he's not egotistical or anything. It's just that I understand that he's a good person inside. It's just that he's had so much shit thrown on him that he doesn't see the point in letting people in or trusting them, and I actually understand that, which I think out of all the characters I probably did connect with Aidan the most. I didn't really connect with Letta or anyone else for that matter. I think they just all fell just a little too flatly and were not shaped enough. They didn't have enough detail, and they were just simple characters. And I mean, there were some scenes in there that could have been done better. There were scenes in there that could have been done a lot worse, that's for sure. But yeah, I just didn't really enjoy it, but I needed to tell people this, because I think that it's not just my opinions, because I think that some people might like this because it's not so heavily in eroticism and romance and all that. It's just more of an easy read, but it's also an intense read, so that's what confuses me about reviewing it. I guess I would like people to take a chance if they are interested in reading this sort of book. I thought she would remind me of Christine Feehan, if you've ever read Christine Feehan, or not so much J.R. Ward, because I think J.R. Ward's way above Sherrilyn Kenyon. But I think that if you give it a chance, it might be something for you. But it wasn't for me because I think I'm into more intense books, and this book just didn't cut it for intensity. It was more like something I would read. It's more like it's an adult novel, but it reads more like a really young adult novel for me, besides the sex parts and things like that. So, and I had trouble imagining what the characters look like, which is something for me that I can usually picture someone. The only person that I imagined what would look like was Dollar, which is their enemy, and I imagined him looking like one of the shaman out of the Mighty Boosh, if you've ever seen the Mighty Boosh, which is just really like, not Naboo, the lead head shaman. I just thought he looked like that, and he probably didn't look a thing like that when she was writing this, so it was very hard for me to connect to it. So it was 2.5 stars, but they had some good points and some bad points. I like picking out quotes and things that they've said, because sometimes in the books I can like really connect to it. There is one here that I have to say. I like how one of the characters say, "Trust me, it's not the lies that hurt people, it's the willingness of everyone else to believe them." And I thought that was really true too. I find that if someone's using you, or if someone lies to you, it hurts more if you believe it. If you don't believe it, then it doesn't affect you as much, and sometimes, you know, lies can destroy people. So I find it better to be honest, which is why I'm being honest about this book and this author. But I'm not going to give her books any other try, except the one I have on my bookshelf that I've had for ages, but I will not be reading that for a while. I've got tens of thousands of other books that I want to read before I read this author. But if you come across them, or if you've already got it in your book collection, then give it a try. I would be really interested to see what people say about it. Some people might love it, some people might think it's decent. I think it's fairly decent, but I wouldn't read it again. And it was a time filler, so I'm still reading Two Shanes and Bang the Keys, so I'm hoping that I can get those finished by the end of the month. Fingers crossed, because I can start my new book, which is called Blue-Eyed Boys by Joanne Harris, and that was one that I lay-byed for my birthday. So anyway, I hope this review hasn't bored you, but I wasn't almost going to do a review, but I thought I might put it out there and suggest it, because every book deserves a chance, and so does every author. So she's not for me, but she might be for someone else who likes paranormal romances or supernatural romances with demons and goddesses. And I mean, the plot sounded really interesting to me, so it might sound interesting to someone else. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and I should have a review up for Bang the Keys maybe in a few more days. Okay, bye.